Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Dart Show live here at the Winter Gardens, Blackpool! Now, it has been half a decade since we were last able to say this, but tonight, Raymond van Barneveld returns to this Winter Garden stage. Do we have any Barney Army fans in here? Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. I thought we'd have a few members of the Barney Army in attendance this evening. Now, this is a tournament that has been blown wide open because his fellow Dutchman, mighty Michael van Gerwen, was eliminated on this stage last night. Now, over the next 10-15 minutes, we are going to be previewing all of tonight's games. There are prizes to be won, and we will see the first winner of the evening on this stage. It will be one of your good selves that wins a prize on this Winter Garden stage. Dan Dawson alongside me to discuss the action. I can see they're willing to cheer on anything because even you got a little cheer there.
Yeah, not as much as Raymond van Barneveld though. He is the big story tonight, but he isn't arguably the biggest title threat. We have got two former champions in the field. This tournament has not been good to former champions so far. Gary Anderson made it through round one. Rob Cross didn't. James Wade didn't. Michael van Gerwen didn't. It is down to Dimitri van den Berg and Peter Snakebite Wright to try and get into the last 16 tonight. Round two starting tomorrow, of course. But big names and potentially amazing games this evening.
Yeah, and because of that, do you think we will see a new name on that trophy on Sunday night?
There is a very real chance we will have a brand new winner of the Phil Taylor Trophy. This is the biggest ranking event outside the World Championship. You have chosen wisely. This is one of the big things in the world of darts. You get to see these legends play tonight. It may be somebody you see tonight that's lifting this trophy on this stage come Sunday evening.
Yeah, Michael van Gerwen, of course, losing out in the first round for only the third time in history. Now, I want to know how that has changed the betting odds for this tournament. So let's hand over now to Mark Pearson to talk you through it.
Hello, darts fans. 11 players have won the Betfred World Matchplay, and we started the tournament with 6 former champions, but 3 have lost already, including this man last night in a shock when Brendan Dolan beat Michael van Gerwen. So we've got a new favourite for the Betfred World Matchplay. It's Gerwin Price now at 11-4. Then you've got Michael Smith, the world number 1 and a world champ at 9-2. Luke Humphries, that was some statement against Jose de Souza, winning 10-2. He's 6-1. And Gary Anderson is 12-1, the 2018 champ. And he is halved in price after beating Dave Chisnell on day 1 of the Betfred World Matchplay. Right, we're going to see 2 former champs tonight. First up, Dimitri van den Berg versus Ross Smith. There's going to be plenty of 180s in that game. They're very close in the betting. Ryan Searle is then playing Raymond van Barneveld. He's not been in Blackpool for 5 years, the 5-time world champion. Really looking forward to that match. Then we're going to see the 2021 champ, Peter Wright, versus the UK Open champion, Andrew Gilding. And then we finish tonight with Johnny Clayton versus Gabriel Clemens. Johnny Clayton has only ever won once here in Blackpool. Right then, darts fans, won't it be brilliant if we got the big fish tonight any stage? We've had it once so far, Rob Cross on the first night. The big fish is 5-2 at Happen any time tonight, but just for the customers of the Winter Gardens, we're going to go 5-1. And 1 out of 9 darts would be fabulous. We had one last year. Go in price it. Should be 7-1. We'll go 12-1 for a 9-darter tonight. Again, just in our Winter Garden shop. So if you are coming to the darts, get to the Winter Garden shop, and you can collect in any of our betting shops up and down the country. Enjoy the darts, darts fans!
And now it is time for a brand new game. I have 2 contestants. First of all, what's your name? Where are you from?
Sean Taylor, Edinburgh.
And I believe there's a relation between the 2 of you, right?
Yes, I'm James and I'm his dad.
Right then, will this family rivalry really kick off here? The prize that is up for grabs is this signed programme. Now, only one of you can leave with this. We can't split it in 2 because that would significantly ruin this prize. Only one of you gets to get your hands on this. Take a little look at it. How much do you want this? How much do you want to see your son in tears?
He already is.
Yeah, he already is, to be fair. It's all getting a bit much for him. Now, the aim of this game here this evening is a sudden death penalty shootout style game. We are going to be showing players on this board behind me, and you just have to tell us who these players are. It sounds really simple, doesn't it? But these images have been doctored to make it a little bit more difficult. And because it is like a penalty shootout, you answer one correctly. If you get it wrong, your son is taking the prize and the pride. Let's get into it. Let's move over to the side. If you come and join us here, we'll get our first picture on this board. Tell us, who is this player?
Van Gerwen.
There we go. We have our first correct answer, of course. Not in the tournament anymore. Brendan Dolan took care of Mighty Mike last night. Let's get on to your son's first picture. Who is this?
Peter Wright.
There we go, spot on yet again, a former champion here as well also. So let's move now into round two. They get a little bit more difficult, but I feel you two are going to know the answers.
Chris Dobie.
There we go, that is correct. Hollywood Chris Dobie, of course, got his first victory on that stage a couple of days ago. Let's move on then and see our next picture. Who is that?
Joe Cullen.
Absolutely excellent. Of course, it is the rock star. We move now into our third round of pictures. You two are very, very good at this. Let's get our next picture up. Who's that?
Brendan Dolan.
Absolutely, a superb victory for him last night. And let's move on then to our next image.
Mike DeDecker.
Superb. We thought that was going to be the one that caught people out. He was, of course, one of two debutants in the field this year, along with Josh Rock. Have we got any more pictures to show you? Let's have a look. No, that is the end of that. So now, with the scores tied at 3 apiece, we move into a sudden death question. So it is, how many titles did Phil Taylor win on this stage? You can't go over. You will be out of the contest if you give me an answer that is too high, and then the closest wins. Who's going to go first? I need to rush you. I can see you're both deep in thought here. Look at the prize that you get to win if you're right. 3, 2, 1.
15.
16.
We have a winner. Someone is bang on, and it is you. The son gets the victory. It's a family shame for you. You go and hide. You go and hide. You're never going to hear the end of this. Dan, over to you.
Do not say anything like that. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have one winner over there. We are about to have another winner, because we're going to play the Bullseye Challenge. What are your names and where you're from, gents?
Kieran, North Wales.
And?
Reese from North Wales.
Now, gentlemen, first time at the Winter Gardens, or do you always dress like this? Is this a special occasion?
Yeah, I always dress like this, yeah.
Fair enough. It's North Wales. Anything goes up there. It's fine. It's fine. However, what you could be doing here is winning a prize. You're going to win a prize. You could win this fancy mydieselclaim.com hat. Imagine adding that to your wardrobe.
No.
No, he's not interested. But that is not the best prize. We've got a whole wheel of prizes over there on the second cheapest wheel that Amazon sell. And we will be spinning that, but I'm going to give you an extra spin if you win on the Bullseye Challenge. You get 60 seconds throwing at the bullseye, 3 points for a bull, 1 point for an outer bull. I'm going to give you a target, and it's only 4 points. You can do that in 2 darts. How confident are you feeling?
Not very, I'll be honest.
Not very confident. That's all right, though, because anything can happen. This is the Bullseye Challenge.
The bullseye to go! The bull! Oh, what about that?
Right, gentlemen, your 60 seconds. We're building the tension. Don't get a strop with me, mate. You want to win a hat? You don't give me that stuff. Right, 60 seconds. Throw into the bullseye. Your target is 4 points. Time starts now. Right, we are off and running. Let's have some noise in the room for these lads from North Wales looking to win themselves some glorious prizes on the wheel of prizes, and that will not get any points. 10 seconds gone. A leisurely stroll to the board to get his darts. They're not in a hurry. They're not in a hurry to get any points either. We are still drawing a blank. Look at this. This is Liam Mendel-Lawrence pace. Oh, is it a blocker? No, not if you go there. We are now halfway through the time. He's got a treble 20. He's got a treble 20. What does that get him? Absolutely nothing. That's close. 36 seconds gone, lads. It needs to be quicker. It needs to be more accurate. That's close to getting a point. Oh, all of a sudden, he speeds up and he's in there. We've got a point. He's getting loads of points, but only one bullseye so far. One dart can do it. We're in the last 10 seconds, lads, and the panic is setting in. 5, 4, 3. He's got 1, 2. Time's up. Oh, it's 2 points, lads. Come on over. Come on over. It was a 25, right? It's 2 points, but don't worry. Don't worry. All is not lost. You will get a spin of the wheel, but was that a disappointing moment?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in my performance there, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, that's understandable. He let you down. He let you down. However, don't worry, because let's go over to the wheel of prizes. Gentlemen, join me. Come and stand here. Face the good people. No, a bit of patriotic support for our Welsh competitors. Right, you have all sorts of prizes here. You can have an overnight stay at a village hotel. That means you could come back here next year and your accommodation is paid for. There's 30 quid to eat and drink at the village hotel. Or you could win a 4-pint pitcher of beer. Now we're talking, aren't we? Yes, spin the wheel, my man. One spin, you are bound by the result. Round and round it goes. It isn't going to fall apart. 30 quid, there you go, 30 quid to spend as you will. I will take the darts off you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our competitors, our first winners on the stage tonight. Abby.
Yeah, by the close of play tonight, we will have our lineup completed for the last 16. So let's run through tonight's fixtures. I can already see we've got some Dimitri van den Berg fans in the crowd. He is up first this evening. Let's give him a cheer. Who's supporting Dimitri this evening? I'm hoping you'll be a little bit more enthusiastic when he takes to the stage a little bit later on. He's up first against Ross Smith. Now, he has a fantastic record in this tournament. Doesn't, though, Dan, have such a good record against Ross Smith.
No, Ross Smith beats Dimitri van den Berg most of the times they play. Ross Smith is perhaps, along with Dirk van Dijvenbode, the biggest 180 hitter in the world at the moment in the sport of darts. I think this is close. It's very close in the betting. I think there's going to be loads of 180s. Dimitri's shown some decent stuff this year. He is not playing as poorly as some people would have you believe, but I think you're going to see loads and loads of maximums, and it could be the game of the night.
Now, our second match. I think there's going to be quite a bit of excitement for this one. The return of Raymond van Barneveld. Yeah, he takes on Ryan Searle in our second match. Heavy Metal's been playing quite well, but they did play quite recently on the Euro Tour. Ryan Searle missed match darts in that one. Barney got over the line. Do you see the same outcome tonight?
I don't know. I really don't know. Raymond van Barneveld is an icon of this sport, a legend of this game, and he deserves enormous credit for fighting his way back into this tournament after being away for 5 years. The man retired and then came back in the intervening period between him last playing here in Blackpool. We know that he's got those special performances in him. We saw it at the Grand Slam when he reached the semi-finals and beat Gerwyn Price along the way. I do not know what to expect from him, though. Ryan Searle is the favourite. I think the value bet is Barney, but it's a very difficult game to call.
Now, our third matchup this evening. The reason that this man next to me has got a suit jacket on is because Goldfinger Andrew Gilding will be taken to this stage. Can we get a raise of thumbs? Yes, we can, because everyone loves Goldfinger. Now, he is taking on Peter Wright, who comes here arguably in the worst form we've ever seen him in the build-up to a match play.
Yeah, Peter Wright 2 years ago put in one of the greatest ever match play campaigns. He was unbelievable 2 years ago in taking the title. He is not playing like that right now. He is throwing an average that is lower than pretty much everybody in the field, bar about 4 or 5 players, and most of them have been knocked out already. Goldfinger is the UK Open champion. It's a fairy tale we saw happen this year. He won in Minehead, his first title of any sort in the PDC, and it was one of the big ones. I think that he's got a real chance of causing another shock after Michael van Gerwen's exit last night.
Yeah, the ferret is up last, though, and he has never experienced a fairy tale on this stage. Only won the one game at the match play. Do we have any Welshies in tonight? Yes, there they are. There are the Welshies. He comes here as a World Cup winner, how do you see him going against Gabriel Clemens?
I think he's a very, very real contender for the title, Johnny Clayton. Gabriel Clemens is a man who has played Johnny Clayton 11 times and he's lost 10 of them. The only one that he won was in a qualifier for an event that he then didn't qualify for. So Johnny Clayton, when it matters, he wins those games. He's playing better than Gabriel. However, we have seen Gabriel produce surprises before. The German number one had that brilliant run to the semi-finals of the World Championship, and he has beaten big name players in big TV events. It could be a brilliant game to close out the first round this evening.
Right then, let's see whether you guys are warmed up now. I want to know who's supporting Dimitri van der Merg tonight? Who's here to watch the ferret Johnny Clayton?
And what about Goldfinger? Where's the Goldfinger army? No? No. Never mind. Look, cheer for who you want. Sing your songs, drink your drinks, but please, Blackpool, if you want to see these guys play their best stuff, don't whistle. No whistling when they're throwing. Give the players respect, all right? Respect the players, respect the game. For God's sake, Blackpool, respect yourselves.
Yeah, we do have two former winners of this event in action this evening. Enjoy your night and cheer on. Bye!